briefly tell you how I got into football and what the FA has done for me. When I was at Kofodio as a legal practitioner, the RFA approached me to be on the disciplinary committee. And being a football fan, and for the fact that I had played football when I was at the university and even throughout my life at the secondary schools that I attended, I couldn't just turn them away. So I became the disciplinary committee of the Regional Football Association for Eastern Region for several years. I think it was about 12 years or so. Then I came to Accra and I met Mr. Jewa Apia and Dr. Furiata, and they talked to me and asked me to serve on the appeals committee of the FA. And there again, I couldn't have turned down the offer. I decided to assist the FA because unlike Mr. Amatefio, one of the few legal luminaries around who can efficiently combine football administration with legal work, I was on the bench and I had no time to enter into football. So I decided that the little that I could do was to just serve on the disciplinary committee, the appeals committee, sorry, so that once in a while when cases were listed before us, we could bring our experience to bear and try and dispose of the cases in earnest. And one thing that I would plead with you passionately not to forget is that football, no matter the passion in the game, is a game with, would I say, technicalities. Yes. You cannot score a goal with your hand. No, it is not permitted in football. You cannot field an unregistered player. That was what we introduced into the disciplinary committee, and some club owners at times could go the whole hog of taking a zone on at the media houses and in the tabloids. At times the insults were too much, but nevertheless we decided to go along with the FA. And it came as no surprise when the FA sponsored me to be on the disciplinary appeals committee of the CAF. I went there and it was realized that there were few cases that were coming on appeal. So they decided to push me to the disciplinary committee, and I accepted it in good faith and went down. It wasn't a demotion of some sort, but then because of the workload and thinking that I, being a justice of the Supreme Court, I could also assist the appeals committee. And it was very, very rare. I do not think that within the short period that I served there, any case came there and traveled beyond CAF, yes, to FIFA. Yes. And we all know how the rules of the game are very strict and how you have to uphold all what the rules stand for, because rules are made to be obeyed. If rules are not obeyed, sanctions are applied. And if I may take your mind back, a couple of months ago, Bolivia, a country in the CONMEBOL region, had 6 points deducted from their points build-up in the World Cup qualifying. Yes, because they fielded an unqualified player. So that when you see lawyers and judges on the disciplinary committee and the appeals committee, it is not that they are bringing the law into football, but the rules are laws, no matter how you look at it, and they must be applied to the letter. Because even if the rules are put on paper, you are the ultimate sponsors of whatever would become the law. Yes, the club owners, the executive committee or whatever, you will approve the draft for it to become the regulations or the bylaws or whatever. So I think those of us who are not directly involved in football should not be ignored. At least we can also offer the little that we can. Yes. So with about 5 years or so, or 4 years, yes, I was sponsored by CAF to represent CAF at the FIFA Ethics Committee adjudicatory chamber. And you all know what the adjudicatory chamber does. It is a place where major decisions bordering on ethics are taken. And if you would remember, our good old Sir Blatter had to lose his post because the Ethics Committee adjudicatory chamber found him liable. The head of the German FA also was found liable and that sort of thing. There are several instances which you should not recount them here. But what I have to say is that the FA has done enough for me, and always when I'm invited, I will just come here and try and share the evening with you, see the old friends that I've missed, Mr. Jewa Pia, Mr. Abra Pia, Mr. Kosinyan Techi, who is a colleague in the legal fraternity, and the good old His Excellency Mr. Maka Matthew, as I said, one of the few legal luminaries. These are luminaries. It's not the tabloid luminaries. Yes, when somebody leaves the law school in 3 years, they tag him with luminary. No, that is not the case. It has never happened anywhere. And what I will say is just that I pray that the FA will grow from strength to strength. And please, we want unity so that we go and play at the World Cup in Russia 2018. This is what I pray for. Thank you very much for your attention. I'm so grateful.
Thank you very much.